I think it's easy for us to want grandiose things. But I'm going to put out a few very simple things that start today and that we can build on and live into in powerful new ways. First off, back in the narthex, there's a table. There are postcards there, and there are letters there. The letters are for Bread for the World, calling us to send them to our legislators, Keith Ellison, Amy Klobuchar, Al Franken, asking them to care for those who are in need, those who are living on the verge of poverty, where if the earned income tax changes take place, they will fall drastically below poverty. We are invited to sign that, to take a stand within our system that continues to degrade those who are poor or working poor and struggling. Our brothers, our sisters, perhaps us. That is one simple action. To sign your name to 3 letters and to write with your own hand the addresses which are provided onto the envelopes. Then there are postcards. The postcards are for Isaiah, faith-based community organizing. This organization has done a number of things here in the Twin Cities. One of the more recent things is conversation around the proposed Central Corridor light rail, where the Rondo neighborhood, largely an African-American neighborhood in St. Paul, was not going to have a stop within blocks. So they worked with community organizers and people there to make sure that there would be stops in that neighborhood, that people would not be left out simply because they weren't as wealthy or their skin was a different color. And Isaiah is inviting all of us into a larger conversation around racial equity and around a vision for this state. Ways that we can engage with our next governor. Now, we still don't know exactly who that's going to be, and so there are 2 postcards. One to Senator Dayton and one to Representative Emmer, asking both to come and to be part of a large-scale meeting of people of faith on Sunday, December 5th. That afternoon we are going to gather at least 1,500 people to come and speak with them and listen to them, to have a conversation around what it means for us as people of faith to look to the ways of Jesus and to build a more promised community, a better community, to work to counter racism, poverty, and to begin dreaming a new dream followed by action. 2 more signatures. Not big steps, but little things that hold the promise of working toward a new day. I know that some of you participated last night in other ways to engage in making changes. I believe the recent word is that last night over $2,000 were raised for the emergency food shelf here in Calvary. An incredible witness. And to let people here in this neighborhood know they are not alone, but that we stand together, believing that as a community we can make a difference. Now, we can look at other options down the road. Perhaps read some Shane Claiborne together, although I will note he's not perfect, just like none of us are perfect. And he doesn't have all the answers. But it may inspire or stir us in new ways. And I leave you with this one simple story that was told to me about something that Shane did that rippled out in unbelievable new ways, and hopefully continues to inspire us. Shane had gotten to know a youth who was on the verge of homelessness, poverty, there in their neighborhood in Philadelphia. And Shane heard that his birthday was coming up. So he scraped together some change, and he went out on the street, and he found this youth. And he said, "You know what? It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Come on over here with me." He took this young fellow over to an ice cream shop, and he bought him an ice cream cone. Now this kid was so excited. But after thanking Shane, what do you think he did? He ran out into the street to all of his friends who were there. And he said, "Guess what? It's my birthday. And we got ice cream." And he took the ice cream cone and passed it around to all of his friends on the street to share. What an incredible message. As we gather here around the table, here at the foot of the cross, we are invited into that same journey in simple but very radical ways. Someone has invited us and said, "Come on, it's a special day for you. You. For you. Come on." And we gather. And we are given bread and wine. And the words are spoken. We hear that they are not just for me, but for us.